Right. Good evening, Rajni. How are you?
Good evening. I'm doing well. And what about you?
I'm doing wonderful as well. Thank you for asking. So, where are you connecting from?
I'm connecting from Ludhiana in Punjab.
Okay, I've heard of that place. I've heard a lot about it, in fact. So, what do you do?
I am a freelance content writer, and also I have a YouTube channel where I upload videos related to English.
Okay, all right, that's nice. So, what kind of videos do you upload? What is the context?
These days, I am uploading the videos, the conversation videos. Whatever conversation videos I make, I upload on my YouTube channel, and as well as sometimes I upload some Hindi to English translation videos.
Hmm. Okay, all right. So, how long has it been since you started doing this?
It's been 1 year.
Okay, all right. That sounds interesting. So, who motivated you to start your YouTube channel, especially who motivated you to make content related to this?
Yeah, I am a BCA and MCA professional, and I have been working as a technical professional for so many years. And after that, after my marriage and after having twin kids, I had to take a break from my career. And once they started going to school, then I thought of rejoining my career once again. But I had no option to go out for the entire day to work because of my kids and some other responsibilities. That's why I had only one option to work from home. I started freelancing as well as I was fascinated towards English since my childhood, and I started improving my English. I watched some of the videos of other YouTubers like Alina Rais, Karishma Chauhan. So watching those videos, I got inspired and I started my YouTube channel. I thought I will improve my English as well as I will do something for other people as well.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. So, it's like you're doing something philanthropic in nature.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Can I ask you for a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I was just about to give you my introduction. I just wanted to know about you first, and then I would have given you my introduction. So, coming to that, as you can see on the screen, I go by Muskaan and I come from the city of Joy, Kolkata. I have 3 years of teaching experience, and I love to read, write, and paint. I call myself a painter. I love to paint. On the other hand, over here, I love interacting with individuals coming from different walks of life, trudging through different paths, and I make sure that I learn something from them as well as they learn something from me too. So that's all about me.
Okay, great. So you are a painter.
So basically, I started like I'll tell you from the very beginning. When I was a kid, basically in first standard, I started with pastels and watercolor. So watercolor was my forte back then. But now, as I grew up, I delved deeper into acrylics and oils and sketching as well. So now I'm a mixed media artist. I call myself that because I'm into all the mediums. Whatever I get my, I can grab onto, or whatever I get my hands on.
Okay, great.
So do you paint as well?
No, I don't. I never did it.
Okay. So you told me that you're a content writer. So what kind of content do you write?
I'm a writer on medium.com as well as I have a couple of clients. For them, I write some technical assignments or some educational assignments as well. So, yeah.
Okay, got it. So nowadays what has been happening is we have so many tools that can create or generate content just by the click of of the fingers. But what I have seen is people generally like original content, but if what is happening nowadays is they are just going to these websites or platforms, and they're just generating content as if it's available for free. So what do you understand about it? What do you feel about it? Is the writing market declining day by day?
Yeah, I feel the same because people are using these days AI, ChatGPT, and there are some other tools as well like DeepSeek. So they are creating content using those apps. But I think that if we are writing content if we are writing content ourselves, then it has emotions and it has a feel. And human written content is something different. It cannot compare the way the content is written with using AI. So yeah, AI written content can be recognized easily. If we give someone a content that is written by AI, then it can be recognized easily. They don't accept that content if it is written completely using AI. So yeah, however, we need some help. So we don't know everything. We need some help if the content is new to us. We take help, but at the end, the content we need to write on our own. That is only acceptable in the market.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, they will just run it through the plagiarism checker and it will show
Yeah.
100% plagiarized, and you won't have any option. And they might or they may oust you from the company or wherever you are working.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
that is
and
also
hmm. Even though there are tools, they are like humanize.
humanized
They
AI.
Yeah, they can humanize the content written by AI, but still the content written by AI is not at all. It's not interesting to see it. Clearly, it appears like it is written by machine. It is written in machine language.
Yes, yes. And it's not interesting as well as I would like to use. It's too plain and boring to read, especially if you
Yeah.
consider the grammatical construct of the sentences. So the way we humans write sentences, it's completely different from that. And the grammar is also sometimes in order to change the structure of the sentence so that it does not come out as a plagiarized one. They miss out on the grammar rules. So sometimes sentences come across as a false one. It seems as if it's a wrong sentence.
Hmm. When we write content on our own, we add some stories, some experiences of our own. At that time, when we do that, then at that time it looks more interesting and it looks like it is created by someone. It is actually written by someone. Otherwise, in AI written content, there is no any story. They are only writing the fact. Yeah.
Yes, yes, true. So previously, I've also worked as a content writer, and I was an SEO content writer, search engine optimization. Like, are you aware of that? Do you do that as well?
Yeah, I am aware of it.
Yes, so it's like finding out keywords and then trying to fit it in and then doing the on page, off page SEO stuff. All those things were included in my work. So I'm pretty much aware of it, how difficult and tedious of a job it is to fit each and every keyword that you have so that you can increase the traffic on your website.
Hmm. So, are you still doing it, or you mentioned that you were doing it?
Yeah, yeah, I was doing it. Now I no longer do it, but I still I got a knack of it to be exact, to be honest. So I know how to do it, but now I'm doing this, and so I don't get much time to do that.
Okay, okay.
Yes. So this is also a form of advertisement, the content that you write.
Yeah.
So how many different kinds of advertisements, different forms of advertisements do you come across on a daily basis?
On daily basis, whenever we watch YouTube videos, we watch television or newspaper, news advertisements are everywhere. Whenever we watch any kind of content, then we get to see some kind of advertisements in between.
Yes, absolutely. So, does that irritate you or you like to watch those advertisements?
It depends on the advertisement. If it is interesting and it I can relate to it, then definitely I watch it. Otherwise, I prefer to skip it sometime. But sometimes the advertisements are really interesting and we want to watch them. So sometimes we are looking for some product. For example, I have some problem. I have hair fall, or I am looking for some makeup product. At that time, if I get across that kind of advertisement, it fascinates me. Then I definitely want to see it, and I want to buy it also.
Okay, all right, that's true. So I think it's all about the algorithm. The algorithm keeps a track of everything that you do, keeps hearing you, and it's like if you just say this one word, makeup. So the phone is hearing, and it will start showing you all those things.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
also happens.
Once we start watching the content, algorithm can find out that what kind of things I am interested in. So it
Hmm.
will start showing the same content over and over again.
Okay, all right. So as we're talking about advertisements, can you are you able to recall any advertisement that you saw that you which was very funny for you, something that was intriguing, comical in nature. You like watching it.
Okay. There is an advertisement that is very funny actually. Uh, Geojit Financial Services. You must have heard its name.
Which one?
Geojit Financial Services.
I haven't. Like, what is the what do they sell?
This
What do they do?
They are a financial company. They provide services related to share trading. So these kind of services they provide. So in this ad, basically the girl and the boy they both are sitting in a romantic setup, and he was just about to propose her. He was going to put her an engagement ring on her finger, and she stops him abruptly. She says that I have something to tell you, and then she puts on her glasses. She was wearing a high heel. She just removed that. She takes off that heel, and she let him see her exact appearance.
Hmm.
So after that, the boy also, I also have something to tell you. So what he does, he was wearing a wig.
Weak.
He removes that wig and he was bald. He had no hair at all.
Clear. I got your point. That's a moral value that I got to learn from an advertisement. If you ask me the same question, what which one is my favorite advertisement, that I would go back in time and I would like to mention that one advertisement that I saw many years ago, and it is of a boomer chewing gum. I don't know if you remember that or not. There is a hen, and the hen has three chicks. So the eggs crack and the babies come out, but the fourth one is a frog, so he has been adopted. So that's what the hens say, that bhaiya ud nahi sakte, brother cannot fly because he is adopted. So he has a chewing gum inside his mouth. So he chews it, and the moment he is about to fly, the chewing gum just pops up, and he's able to fly with the help of that. So it's a really interesting one. You must not have watched it, or maybe you must have, but you can just check like
Maybe
boomer chewing
I
gum
don't
ad.
remember it. Hmm.
It's really
Yeah.
interesting.
So have you watched that advertisement? Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Like which one? Cat? Which one exactly?
The girl was watching cricket. She was sitting in a cricket stadium, and the batsman hits a winning shot, and she runs into the field, dancing.
Yeah,
And after that,
absolutely.
the song plays. The song plays "कुछ खास है जिंदगी में."
Yes, yes. That song became really popular. I mean, the mellifluous tune really hit all our ears, and we really liked it back then. But nowadays, the advertisements have lost their charm. Like today's advertisement, they have lost their charm. They're not that interesting. I don't know why.
Yeah, because maybe because of a lot of content available online, and so many people are doing it.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
might be the reason.
yeah, true. This makes me realize that there are so many things available online, too much content to consume. It's as if we are piling junk inside of ourselves. Have you ever
Yeah.
felt like that?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes even I think that what will happen in the next 2, 3 years?
What about manipulation? Do you see advertisements as a tool that can manipulate humans?
Yeah, definitely they do. Sometimes they show the content that is not authentic. Sometimes they exaggerate a lot. So, watching those content, we should be a smart consumer. We should not get into these kind of things, and we should always buy whatever we want to buy. We should buy after doing some research.
But even if you do that research, you're really intrigued and fascinated by whatever the advertisement had to offer. And you're completely baffled by so many viewpoints that you have in front of you. So your inner conscience is like, I'll just go ahead and buy this product once and see what's the hype all about.
Yeah, it happened with me as well. Last year I was watching the content on YouTube and I get across an advertisement of
Hmm.
Mama Earth hair fall treatment,
Okay.
and it was a shampoo, conditioner, and oil as well. After watching the advertisement, I instantly went on to buy it, and I didn't get the desired result. I didn't find it good. Yeah, but yeah, we should always be cautious before buying something.
Absolutely correct, and especially the area that you're talking about, hair fall. It has become so common nowadays, and it is so different for different people. Like if my hair is falling out, it's for a different reason. If your hair is falling out, it's for a different reason. So it's like one particular product cannot cater to everybody's needs. So that is how
Yeah.
these people are some way or the other, like, not these people, but we are the ones who are fooling ourselves or getting manipulated by such false claims.
Hmm. Yeah.
We can think of it in that manner.
Hmm.
Right, definitely. So, by the way, what plan do you have for the rest of the evening? Because it's already 11. So, I call it late evening because I am a night owl.
Okay. Okay, so I am just after this session, I am going to sleep because I usually sleep at 11 o'clock, and I am free now. I have done with my dinner, and just after this session, I am going to sleep.
Okay, all right. That sounds reasonable. Sleeping at a reasonable hour is needed.
Because I have to get up early. I have kids. I have to send them to school. So that is why I prefer to sleep at 11 o'clock, and I have to wake up at 6 in the morning.
Okay, so that sounds hectic to be honest. Like I also wake up at 6 only, but I love being a night owl to be honest. So today
So what
I
so what will you do after this session? Do you have some more session as well? And what will you do after you complete with your sessions?
so as of now, like after I'm done with the session, I'm going to study for an hour or two, and then I'll be winding everything off because I have my next session tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Okay.
So yeah, early in the morning, that's when I have my next session. So I have to wake up before 6. But yeah, I have to study as well. So I'll be focusing on that a little for just a few hours, and then I'm good to go.
Okay. So what do you study?
So I have to study a few subjects of my course. The name of my course is healthcare analytics. You can also call it data analytics, but the real name is healthcare analytics.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it related to healthcare or something like that?
Yes, yes, it is not only related to healthcare, but it caters and it focuses on all the data that's there in the market related to the healthcare sector or the pharma sector. So, whatever that comes under healthcare, whatever data that comes under healthcare, it focuses particularly on that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like I can tell you one thing: if there are 100 patients getting admitted in just one city of a hospital, and there are so many hospitals like that. So if you want to analyze that data, like how many people are getting admitted every day in this particular state, so for that we need data analysis and the
Hmm.
various tools that we learn in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it sounds boring. I don't want to bore you at 11 p.m.
Okay.
No issues
But
about
it's
it.
interesting if you're doing something like this, data analytics or something. I find it interesting because I am also in the same field. I was in the same field earlier. I used to do data analytics, taking the data from server. I used to use SQL queries and
Hmm.
MS Excel. So all these I also have used.
Yes, absolutely. So we have been taught SQL, but I don't know how to use SQL because I haven't practiced. But I don't know if you know R language and Python. Did you learn that as
No,
well?
I don't. No, I don't know Python.
Nowadays, they are teaching Python in MCA and BCA. Nowadays, like the curriculum has, they have revamped the entire curriculum, so they're teaching Python nowadays.
When I completed my studies, at that time Python was not in the market. I
Yeah.
feel so. At that time we didn't study
Yeah,
Python.
right. You're absolutely right. Python came into the market in the year 2020 or 2021, like that. It was not there before that because I remember when I was in my high school, that was the time when Python got introduced in the syllabus, like people who took computer. So their syllabus had Python.
Okay.
So that time it got introduced. It's really difficult, I would say, but very easy for people who come from a tech background,
Yeah.
like
It
me.
takes time. Whatever we are going to do, it takes time. After a little